This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist Metallic Forrest in the building. How's life, my guy?
Going great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Just trying to prevail.
It's a beautiful week, beautiful year, beautiful life.
Beautiful life.
So let's start from the beginning, though. Where you originally from?
So I'm originally from the east side. So I'm from where they call O2. So I grew up there, you know what I'm saying? Booker T, Rosewood, Santa Rita. I lived in almost every projects in O2. Like from childhood to, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. So you made the rounds?
Yeah, around the hood, you know what I'm saying, around the neighborhood, shit like that. But it really, you know what I'm saying, it opened my eyes to a lot of shit though.
What was childhood like?
Bro, typical shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was fortunate. My dad wasn't there, but my mom was married to a guy, so I had, you know what I'm saying, father figure up in there, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't the best, but it was cool. I used to look at it like, damn, because my mom had 6 kids. Like, oh, I ain't getting something, but now I'm like, what you expect,
Well,
bro?
exactly.
Yeah, like, it's 6 of us, bro, like... And then I had good shit too. And it wasn't like we was just like fucked up, but it was just like...
No, you want the other shit, the
selfish,
shit that the other kid, yeah.
For sure, just selfish, not understanding. Like, you got the best shit for it to be 6 of y'all in your condition, your situation.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
That's how some people live, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Did you play any sports?
For sure. I played basketball, and I played football, but I would quit football every year. For sure.
Was it just you weren't feeling it?
Tour days, bro. Tour days, bro. I'm like, why we practicing twice a day outside?
That's why. They want to wean the people out that ain't going to be.
It work every time. I quit every year. They be like, you can't play basketball because you quit football. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like, it's too hot. It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the court. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to basketball, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I was like more of a facilitator for sure.
So you was a point guard?
For sure. Because I was still stuck in that old school mindset. Like, I was supposed to get the guys ready. I wasn't thinking, like, I got to get my shit off. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You say you play defense, though. That matters. A lot of people don't play defense nowadays.
I used to take pride in that shit. Because I was like, I ain't going to get taller, so I can just, like, you know what I'm saying, figure out, like, I was one of the people, like, I got to figure out. Because I played on the AAU team, though, with a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying? But my high school team was, like, trash though, you feel me? So it's just like I couldn't find that balance, but I don't feel like I ever took basketball that serious for sure. I just played because, you know, bitches.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, in high school, that's all you care about. You just care about girls and shit, you know.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
What high school did you graduate from?
So I graduated from East Side.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? I never left the East Side.
So okay.
Bro, yeah.
So what crowd did you hang out with in high school? If you had to sit,
you know
what's
crazy, bro? I hung out with like what the people would call like the weird people. Like my homies like wore like SBs back in the day and was skateboarding and listening to Kid Cudi and shit like that. And I was just like, I always had both balance, like to where I can like fuck with that crowd right there and that vibe and still be able to like
fuck with the hood.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Being open-minded. That really helped me with a lot of shit. People understand, like none of my homies that I was in high school with, like at my high school, because most of my like close homies went to different schools because we played on the same AAU team, but we went to different schools. But the people there, they didn't play sports or nothing. They was just comic books, skateboards. Like I get out the basketball court from hanging out with all my hood homies and shit and go kick it with them.
Ain't it crazy?
Playing ninja and shit in the courtyard.
See, ain't it crazy how like times have changed? Now it's like that's the thing.
Oh yeah, it's cool now, but back then it's just like for lack of better words, you acting like a white boy.
No, for real.
That's how it used to be. You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Look at him, you acting like a white boy.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. But now it's cool to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And be kind of like, I guess, quote unquote nerdy. But really, it's just you like what you like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the hood, but we doing what we want to do. That's why I be wearing them heavy metal shirts and the ripped jeans and the vibe. Cause you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gotta build a lane for people like me.
Exactly.
For sure.
And that's what Cudi did.
Yeah.
Kanye started that too with the backpack. You know, the way he was dressing, he got made fun of. And of course, you know, he got, you know, the other ones that did that. So
I always look at that shit like, can you imagine how crazy they looked at the first person that put a pair of shoes on, bro?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
who put these shoes on?
Like, man, we don't got shoes on. This dude, what are you wearing on your feet?
That
He
is
a genius
funny to
now.
think about.
So that's how I look at music and everything I do. Like, yo, like people just ain't gonna get it. That's why, like, when we start calling ourselves the Holy Ones Clan, They didn't get it. Like, why y'all calling yourself the Holy Ones Clan? And then we, instead of spelling it O-N-E-S, we spelling it W-A-N-S. But I'm just like, if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. Like, at this point, for sure.
I like it.
We gonna be different, and we gonna push that shit.
So, what got you into music?
Man, crazy. My dad, really, when I was a little kid. But I never fucked with him, but I always appreciate the fact that he introduced me to, like, Texas music and slaps and shit like that.
Oh, so you was on that?
Yeah, I was on that growing up because, you know, all you had was the radio and then whatever the adults was playing around you. You think that shit is how, like, niggas' favorite rappers was probably, like, Ludacris because that's all you heard. But you don't know, like, Ludacris, he good, but there's more people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
For sure.
So who's your inspirations? Do you have any?
Yeah, man. Number one, I got to say Kanye. Word. And honestly, shit, I fuck with, like, I don't know, bro. It's weird, though. I don't make that type of music, but I fuck with, like, hard rap shit.
Well, yeah, just like because you listen to it don't mean that you're going to make that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm influenced by, like, the Kanyes, the Kid Cudis, you know what I'm saying, the Kendricks and all those people, like, but I mainly, like, you know what I'm saying, listen to, like, nothing but, like, trap music. You know what I'm saying? And, like, a little bit alternative, and then when I'm cooking, I listen to jazz. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I can't say, like, one particular influence other than Kanye because Yeezus was, like, everything to me.
So, you like the album Yeezus? Black Skinhead and all that? Yeah.
Everybody hated it. I'm like...
It was weird, but it wasn't bad.
I loved it, bro.
Good workout album.
For sure. Everybody always say it's a good workout album.
It is, you know, randomly.
But that and My Beautiful Twisted. You know
that one was hard. And the first one.
For sure. And then, like, Dirty Projectors and shit like that. Yeah, Radiohead and all that shit. But that came, like, later in life. Like, I didn't really get to experience music until I graduated high school. And then I went to a phase where I was, like, only listening to East Coast rap. And I was that guy that's like, hey, this that real shit, this real hip hop, all that other shit.
Tim's on, no.
Yeah. No, for real, we was, bro, I swear for like.
Brimlow.
For a whole year, we were all dressing like we were from New York. Like around this bitch. Going to ciphers and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, doing all that shit. But like, I got over that real quick because I wanted to be an artist.
Yeah, so when did you take it serious to say, I'm going to, you know, put this on wax,
man, I really been just perfecting my craft, bro. I just recently took it serious. And I know everybody say that, but now I'm putting 100% in it because I understand what it can do for, like, my family, my friends, and business partners and people around me. But I was just perfecting my craft. I didn't have a producer. I started producing. I didn't have an engineer.
Okay.
I worked on engineer. Now I'm like, you know what I'm saying, triple threading, singing, writing, you know what I'm saying? I don't write. I freestyle, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, doing your own stuff. Nobody's writing for you.
Nobody.
Yeah.
But now I'm being more open to, like, networking and working with people because I was by myself trying to get right at first. But now I'm just like, I can cut that shit on now. Ain't no beat block, ain't no writer's block, none of that. Like, I got it right now.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
I know you got some stuff in the vault too.
Mm-hmm. We dropping May 13th.
I saw that. We'll get into that a little bit later.
For sure.
What part do you like better? This probably is a hard question. Producing or being an artist?
I like being an artist.
Even though an artist is kind of, you know.
It's always the same thing, but like, I've learned to love producing and like rapping, but engineering, I hate it. You know what I'm saying?
That is a taxing job.
My guys know I ain't got no patience. That's why none of us write, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be mixing for us, but I ain't going to sit there just, you know what I'm saying, get to doing all that other stuff. So I kind of hate that. I work way better when I have another engineer there, but I say rapping is better, for sure. But the producing and the rapping, that shit, or the singing, all that shit go together to me. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, but the engineering shit suck, for sure.
No, that is death, man. But you got to keep listening to it over and over and over again.
But I had turned my weaknesses into, like, my aesthetics, for sure. Like, I couldn't mix as good as everybody else because I wasn't a mixer, but I, like, took our weaknesses and all of our shit, even when we fuck up on songs and shit, like, we keep everything and we, you know what I'm saying, we just make it our aesthetics. We try to turn it into, like, you know what I'm saying, an art form. So even if it don't sound like, you know what I'm saying, like a such and such song on a radio or something, it's going to sound good because it's going to sound like us, for sure.
And then nowadays, you don't never know what's going to pop.
What? You never know.
Random songs, you just be like, what the word? Like, if you really listen to, you know, Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, that was just random. You're like, this is, like, it jammed, but it was just like, wow, this took off.
But that's how it works. When you ain't looking for no hits, when you just making music and the natural shit, that's when the shit take off for sure.
Be on some Nirvana shit. That's
sure.
what they was on. What do you do your beats on? If you don't
So I
mind me
use
asking.
Ableton.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, y'all use Ableton, all right? Look, use Ableton. It's the best dog. I record in that shit. I make beats in that shit. I do everything in there. And it sound good. Like, you can create your own aesthetics for that shit. It ain't gonna sound like nobody else.
Hell yeah. Do you remember your, actually, no, with the name. What did your name, Metallic Forrest, come from?
Okay, so Metallic Forrest, right? So I say around 2017, like, since I freestyle, I randomly say shit in songs. And I just said it, and I was like, damn, that shit sound good. And I was like, that's my vibe already. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm rapping and shit, but doing the emo shit with the heavy metal. So I'm like, I like that. And then I like the movie Forrest Gump, bro.
Classic.
I like the movie Forrest Gump. So I said, fuck it, Metallic Forrest. It sound like it's both of us me, you know what I'm saying?
And it's catchy.
For sure.
It stands out. You like Metallic Forrest. Hold up. What's
You don't know what you gonna get. You thinking you about to
about?
get some heavy metal, screaming, and then nope, you got somebody on there rapping and singing and talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
And every time it works.
Do you remember your first show?
Do I remember my first show? Shit. Yeah, I do. I remember my first show, bro. I had my head down the whole time. You see, I could talk to you with confidence, bro. I was on the stage. Yeah. Then somebody in the crowd said, "Pick your head up." I was like, oh
no,
shit.
That's the worst.
I was like, oh shit, man. I was over there. I used to do the old school Drake shit. You remember how Drake used to, have his head down and shit. I thought I was on that shit, but now I'm gonna look you in your eyes when I perform. And it was probably nobody but like 5 people there, bro. But I don't care. I performed one time and it was like 20 people there. We broke the stage. No cap.
I remember there was a Joe Budden did one like some years before he started really doing his podcast, and it was like in the parking garage on top of some mattresses. It was but he was like, he still rocked it though. I was like, respect though.
I respect that, bro, but I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I don't mean either, but I was like, he still rocked it. He did his thing.
Yeah, I rock that bitch like it's 1 million people there, and I'm probably gonna be high anyway. It's 1 million people there.
Exactly. Yeah, you gonna see multiple people.
For sure.
All right, let's talk about Holy Ones Clan. Mm-hmm. How long y'all been together?
Man, you know what's crazy? So, I started saying, and at first it was just me, but then all of a sudden, like, all my guys just started getting better at rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's why on my earlier stuff, I didn't have features with none of my guys. You know what I'm saying? And then we just all start perfecting our craft. Nobody's allowed to write. We don't do long songs. You're not about to sit there.
I noticed that it's about 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't do long songs, and you might hear 8 people on one song, but the song might be 1 minute and 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
Nobody do that. We just jump in this shit, tech and tag. If you only got one line on the song, you featured. You got one word on the song, you featured, because you might throw the lob for the next person. Then boom, we got a hit.
That's what Game did on Jesus Piece. I think Montana just said the word Montana, and he got a feature on there.
See, that's what I'm saying. We do that. You put one drum on the motherfucking beats, you get credit. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
The more the merrier. We work as a unit, man. It's a lot of us too, for sure.
So I saw on the press release, the notes that the press kit that you sent in the email, Night Rider album. Mm-hmm. It said it was the darkest part of your life.
For sure.
Talk about that.
All right. Okay, for instance.
If you don't mind me.
No, I got you. For instance, it's a song on there called Die Tonight, right?
I heard
and you
that.
know, you always talk about the power of the tongue. I don't even listen to that shit now. I can't listen to it. But I'm like, if somebody
I was listening to it a while ago.
See what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to it. But if you vibe with it, and I left it on the album and up there because somebody might feel like that. But I felt like that. Like, shit, I was going so hard. I'm like, damn, I might die tonight. So that kind of let you know, like, where I was at the album. Had a song called Damage on there, Beautifully Toxic, Drinking All Day. Like, all these would cry for help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I made it through that shit. And if you listen to my new shit, with me and the guys, we just having fun, like walking on shit. But it was dark, bro. I was just like drinking and making music and going out, and like priorities all fucked up, like for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And did you best friend? Did he pass?
Yeah.
Was
man,
that that spurn kind of that?
Yeah, man. Like, so we was just talking about this shit earlier. Like 2020 was like weird for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we was already living like shit. We don't know what's gonna happen anyway. So we was all having fun every day, kicking it. But yeah. He went on vacation and then he drowned. You know what I'm saying?
God dang.
So, but yeah, it was a freak accident. But you know what I'm saying? We still be repping him, but that definitely like changed a lot of shit for me for sure.
Puts it in perspective. Like you said, life,
For real,
anything
like,
can change.
I'm like, damn, bro, really not here. Like, damn, I'll be thinking about this shit like, wow, like, I be riding in the Camaro sometimes, like, man, he would have been right on the side of you, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? You see how I threw in my Camaro?
No, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to my man.
Nino Red, man.
Talk about the Camaro.
Yeah.
What made you get a Camaro?
Bro, man, it was like, for 2 weeks, I was just like, seeing Camaros, and I was like, man, I want one of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, like, I could just go cop a car, but at that moment, I was able to do it, you feel me? So, man, bro, it's one of those things. I got 2 kids, by the way.
Oh,
They
man.
can't fit in that motherfucker. So it's one of those things, you know what I'm saying, that be hindering me a little bit. I'm like, damn, I was kind of selfish, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted it, so I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
gonna get that thing, damn it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass that shit to my son.
I like it.
We be in that bitch. We don't care about foreign cars and shit. We like what we like. That's how we roll. We don't try to do what everybody else do or like what everybody like. We like goddamn Camaros, John Deere's, anything, whatever.
Yeah, John Deere. You can have fun on them bad boys. Yeah, Camaros are nice. I like them. Still, it's a classic car. You can't go wrong with a Camaro.
Nah, you can't.
Talk about mental health. I saw that was also in the thing. I know that's a very important thing nowadays. There's some people that can probably, I got mental health, but
nah, that shit,
this shit's real.
Ah, man, for sure. Especially in this day and age. My bad, I'm coughing on it.
No, you good. You
Especially
smoking.
in these day and age. Like, I started taking that shit serious in 2020 for sure. Like my job had mandatory therapy for everybody.
Damn.
So
you don't hear that a lot.
So I was like, shit, I get free therapy. I started fucking with it. I liked it. Like, shit, had somebody to talk to. That shit really, like, had me level-headed and shit. So that shit really important. And I understand. Like, I be seeing shit online and, like, little kids, like, you know what I'm saying, killing themselves and shit. I'm just like, bro, we got to really take care of, like, our minds and our bodies and our souls for real, because all this shit important. Even the shit you put in your body, for sure, like everything.
Nowadays,
for sure. And we gotta get therapists, like actual counseling in like elementary school, for sure. Cause it's kids that go to school and then their classmate got like fly ass shit and it's fucking with them.
Yup. And then their home life is even messed up.
And guess
as
what?
well.
I want nice stuff, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go figure out how I get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody to talk about these feelings. People be, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people be ended up. I feel like that's the reason, like, shit. Me, I was to myself, wouldn't express myself with nobody, none of that shit. But now I'm way more open. I don't give a fuck no more. Like,
I think that was a big thing, too, until today's, like, now age, like, even 5 years ago, is as a heterosexual man,
For
and
sure.
if you talking about your feelings, like, nobody care about your feelings.
But now it's like, shit, you a bitch if you don't. Like, to me,
On some real, because you need to.
for real, like, that, man, all of them, even all my guys, ain't nobody too good to get, you know what I'm saying, for somebody to talk to them, you know what I'm saying, express themselves to them. We all brotherhood, we all express ourselves, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody keep it real with themselves, you know what I'm saying, and each other, that's it.
And think about how many school shootings can stop with all that.
Exactly. And I'm
Crazy
like,
white boys shooting it up, and it's always a white boy that's doing it.
Always, you know what I'm saying? And
we
don't know what they was going through either. We always be like, damn, why would they do that if they parent got money and shit? But you don't know.
Clearly something's not right.
It be dark shit going on in everybody's household. You just never even know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, even the ones that got money, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, for
There'd be
sure.
some that just
Nah,
wild.
that shit, they should be way worse.
Man,
for sure.
I bet there's some people out.
Yeah, for sure. Money make people do weird ass shit.
Night Forest.
Yeah.
So talk about that one.
Oh man, I was just like really flexing the melodies. We was like walking on shit. Like all of us just like we making however long the song is, we making songs like that fast. Like making songs in one take. You know what I'm saying? Jugs, out from the 2 on there, Nino on there, Holy Bo. They actually part of the Holy Ones too. Bro, we was really just trying to walk on shit. I feel like that was a whole different like character. I was calling that like Moses, cause I was just like I was walking on water. I swear to God, I just make a beat, cut that bitch on. And you know what's crazy? When I make my beats and I play them back, I gotta listen to them like a day later sometimes.
Just to make sure, like, yeah, this is how.
Well, nah, just so I can feel like a different person made them.
That's funny.
Just so, I don't know, bro. I be psyching about, like, when I listen to myself, like, I be listen to all of our music, like, damn, that nigga cold. And it be like, my guy sit right next to me, and I be forgetting, like, it's him, because I'm really listening to all of our music, like a fan, you feel me?
Yeah.
So even when I listen to myself, I'll be like, nah, that nigga crazy. That's a hard-ass bar. But, yeah, for Night Rider, bro, I was just flexing and trying shit, like, I tried to make as many pop songs as I can. So every song on there could be on the radio. There's flows and cadences. Like, we was just trying out and doing shit because we take all that shit serious. Like, okay, we trying to make a new flow. We trying to do this because we always trying to, like, innovate and evolve shit. But then, like, on the last song, I went crazy and I did that, like, alternative song, Something to Believe In, just to show, like, every pop, like, the guitar pop, hip-hop songs, everything, like, I try to touch every bass and just walk on shit and show that I had bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like, really it was more about cadences and melodies, for sure. And then when we got to the Holy One Clan's album, it was like
bars.
Yeah, beat down.
Yeah,
for
bars.
sure.
But you gotta play that balance.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
nobody wants to hear rapidy rap all the time,
Bro,
in the club,
you know what's
or
crazy?
if they're, although I like rapidy rap, but still there's time and place for
you gotta, man, I'm telling you, you gotta evolve. Like, when I say, like, the way we setting up punchlines and shit, you know what I feel me? Like, it's never been done before. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way we going back to back, like, on shit, just throwing lobs, like, all day, just boom, boom, like, and it make it a lot easier. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It makes it a way lot easier when, like, all you gotta think about is, like, 1 or 2 bars. Cool. You ain't in your head about it. Cause you know your bro gonna come right behind you. He gonna say something harder. So you gotta. That's how we doing. We ain't trying to compete. It's just like, oh shit, now I gotta say something harder because that was hard. Fuck.
Exactly.
And then you just do it.
I like it. And then y'all freestyle too. That's the crazy thing. Quick question: Apple Music or Spotify, from the artist standpoint, which one?
I'm slowly learning that Spotify is the wave for sure. Because you can control shit on there as an artist. Way more shit. You know what I mean? Like. Excuse me. Like, you can put your tour dates on there, your next show. You can highlight your favorite song of your own, and then your favorite songs and what you listening to. You know what I'm saying, on a personal day-to-day basis. And Apple, you know what I'm saying, it's good. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people got Apple, but, like, Spotify is free, so you can reach way more people.
That is true. And
that's just the bottom line about it. But I'm just now going to, like, Spotify. Like, I still, like, I don't even got an official account yet. My shit's still free. Because I'm paying for Apple Music right now.
Well, yeah, and that's
what
what I like. I listen to Apple Music.
Apple Music?
Yeah, because I got the iPhone. It's easier to get to. It's right there.
You got to get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to balance it, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
I'll say Spotify, you just got way more, like, freedom, you know what I'm saying, range. But Apple Music is just, like, it's classic.
Yeah, and
it's classy, you feel me? Like,
it's real tied down, just like everything Apple does.
Yep. For sure. You got to work for everything.
All right, You're Welcome. Is that the project that you guys, the Holy Ones Clan, doing? So talk about that. You talking about the bars and all that good stuff.
I mean, the name speak for itself. You feel me? Like,
You're welcome.
We was just like, we was coming up with so much shit that we was just like damn, we giving out, you know what I'm saying? New game, new juice, new vibes. You feel me? And we decided to call it You're Welcome. You know what I'm saying? We just dropped it. We always like had a lot of music together, and then you could kind of see like a little bit of like the Detroit vibe in it, but we just like evolved it and made it our own. You can hear the Texas in it. That's what you always gonna hear in the music, no matter what it is. It's just like it's evolved. So, and then we don't give a fuck because we don't got a sound. So, you know what I'm saying? Not really.
Right now, the Quinn sounds like is what a lot of rappers are running with. The Quinn sound, Quinn and FM.
For sure, but I typically think like Austin sound is we don't have a sound. And let's keep it that way.
Thank you.
So when you see somebody doing something, that don't mean do that too. That mean go do something else different. That's it. And I be watching, you know what I'm saying? I be watching shit and I be paying attention to shit, and I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Austin don't like copycats. It don't work.
You know, exactly.
For
No,
sure.
and then
They don't like copycats.
nowadays they don't. I mean, of course, there's the ones that copycat and still make it, but they gotta know somebody and be in the right circles. You gotta be different.
But that's everything though. Like you always gonna have to need to know somebody.
Yeah,
so.
but I'm saying, but if you could be different though,
Yeah,
it
we
also
can be
lets you
different, for
stand
sure,
out. Like,
for
oh, this
sure.
dude's really on his
Yeah.
own thing. He don't care about nobody.
Yeah. You gotta find your own wave. You gotta swim. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do your own thing. Like we got our own lingo. We don't talk like nobody else. We don't dress like nobody else. It's just like, okay, we respect it. If that's what people do, then let them have that shit and respect it. And you do your own thing. You feel me? And you're gonna be way better off. No cap.
Take advantage of being
For
different
sure.
too. It's a wide open lane out
For
here,
real,
man.
like if you build your own lane, who you gonna go against?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Hey, that's some jewels right there.
Who you gonna go against?
It's a perfect segue. Austin music scene. So what are you thinking about the music scene right now in Austin? Especially you grown up in Austin.
All
See
right.
it,
It's
like, blossom.
It's two worlds. If you really pay attention, it's two worlds. You got the street rap, and then you got the kind of like the pop shit. You know what I'm saying? The pop and the alternative shit. You know what I'm saying? I got it like a little hand in both worlds because I'd be like, I want to do everything. You know what I'm saying? So I might, even if I don't rap with like one of the like trap rappers or street rapper, I might give him a beat. You feel me?
Yeah, you gonna find a way. Like, damn it, you gonna come across me
I'm
somewhere.
in there. You know what I'm saying? And I work with a lot of rappers in Austin. You know what I'm saying? And I never hop on songs with them. I don't ask to do songs with them. Like we can do that. You feel me? And then the other side, it's a whole scene out there. Like it's a collective called Hubble Vision, bro, and they're like doing their thing. I don't know if you heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, and they doing their thing too on that side with like house music and like kind of like the Playboy Cardi like scene and all that. Like it's a whole nother side where they dressing like different. Like everybody on that side different, dressing different, being unique. And you know it's crazy. Most of them people not even from Austin. But it's a lot of people from Austin that's kind of like getting on that wave too, like figuring out like, oh shit, you don't just have to do street rap. You can do this other shit and be successful. And then like the world big, bro. Like the world big. You feel me? Like
There's so many people in Austin too.
Well, other than that, like the world is big.
No, yeah, but I'm saying just in Austin alone,
just in
to
Austin
see how many
alone,
people
but
there
a motherfucker
is.
cannot know you here, but a million motherfuckers can know you somewhere else. You feel me? So people need to understand like how big the world is. So like you don't get caught up in that trying to be like the best or the biggest in your city or in your area and shit like that. You gotta think about like how big the world is. You can take over another territory, right? That's not occupied. That's what I mean by finding like your own lane. Like us, we ain't trying to go after nobody fan base. Like we want to build our own. You know what I mean? Like that's how we looking at everything. So we doing our own thing. Like pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, the new A was popping out here.
Yeah,
man.
it's cool,
Lane
man.
wide
Two
open.
worlds.
What can we find you at on social media?
You can find me on Instagram, Metallic Forrest, Facebook, Metallic Forrest, Spotify. You can search Metallic Forrest. And then Forrest got 2 R's in it. You know what I'm saying? Really like Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube, Metallic Forrest. And we got, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff. Zy from the 2 just dropped his first project ever. And that shit better than my shit. You feel me? Like,
hey.
I ain't just saying that shit. That shit, I would listen to that shit every day. Like, I don't know the nigga. You feel me? Like, for real. Like
that's hard, right?
Yeah,
too. It's me, man.
Zy from the 2. We got Holy Bo dropping. We got Rico Suave dropping. D Mac, Jugman, Jay. Like, we got a lot of stuff coming. We got more like producers. You know what I'm saying? I used to like handle most of the producing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm working with more people now and trying to like network and stuff like that. Cause sometimes I don't know. I always think like this shit. Sometimes if you take half the money, you get half the trouble. You feel me? So I'll be open to working with people too and not trying to get the whole thing because I don't care no more. You feel me? It's about networking and shit like that. So that's what I be on, pretty much.
Yep, I hear a lot of people real quick talking about, features, people charging for features a lot and just trying to get a quick bag, and that's a real big turnoff.
Yeah.
Work together.
I get it, though, because people, sometimes when you bring up money, people get in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. If that's what you own, you got to stand on that. But you got to remember, like, it's about down the road. It ain't about right now. It's about down the road. It's like what you trying to build down the road. You can You can take a nigga change, you feel me? But you don't never know.
All money ain't good money.
That's what I'm saying. You don't never know. So I'm like, yo, if it's some shit that sound good, oh yeah, free. Put that shit out. Bro, I don't be charging for beats like that. If I fuck with you and I want to work with you, I'm just gonna do it. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
Beats I can see in a sense. I'm talking about like artists is jumping on another record. That's where it gets like they're like, oh, I'm gonna charge me for the feature.
Yeah,
basically.
but then it's like, how do you even range how much you charge a nigga? You feel me? Like,
exactly.
That's how I be thinking. Cause I'm just like, you want 500 from me, and I'm me and you. Like, I don't be trying to. I'm just like, for real. Like, okay, bet. Damn. Like, I'm making no man. But anyway, I ain't trying to. You feel me? But I'm just like, I get it though. I'm just like, all right, you trying to. That's your thing. You trying to do that. You got to stand on that. Stand on it. I'm gonna go my lane. I don't be doing people like that. People. Man, yo, features. People are grimy behind features. I ain't gonna cap.
Very grimy.
And that run off on you too. Ain't nobody running off on me on no feature.
Off on a plug on a feature.
I don't need features from nobody.
Man, why we doing this?
Yeah.
Like, oh, appreciate it. I'm going.
Yeah, hey, for sure. Nah, just like, oh yeah, cash out that. What? They cash out that shit, nigga. You never get your features. I seen it happen all the time.
I'm not even shocked though.
Yeah, I see it happen all the time. Like, bro, you sent the nigga your money before you got the. Goofy.
That is hilarious,
yeah.
Man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through. I like the energy. I like the crew.
Appreciate it.
Holy Ones Clan in the building.
Yes, sir.
This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out. Metallic Forrest. Let's get it.